Welcome to another video of Learner's Corner where I coach and help students pass their theory test. In this episode, I'm helping Christina. This is her first session with me and we're going to be doing a 30-question mock test. Don't forget, I'm still looking for volunteers, just like Christina, to receive a one-on-one coaching session who don't mind being filmed to be released on YouTube to help and inspire other students to take and pass their theory test. So if you don't mind being filmed, send me an email at info@drivingtheoryuk.com with some background information, what you're struggling with, how many times you've taken the test. So it gives me an idea of what I'm dealing with. I'll do my best to arrange a mutual time to set up the session and record it. This will be ongoing. So it's not a one-off, it's ongoing until you pass your theory test. Let's waste no more time. Grab your papers and pen, play along. Let's go meet Christina. Christina. I keep calling Christina.
That's all right.
Christina. Right. So how are you anyway?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay. I went through your email and based on your email, you've taken the test twice
Yeah.
and got 41 both times.
So the first time was 39, second time was 41.
41.
Yeah.
When was the last time?
The last time was about 2 weeks before Christmas.
3 weeks before.
Yeah.
Okay.
About that.
And how long ago was the first one? What was the time between the two?
About a month in between.
Okay. So about 4 weeks, give or take.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got another one booked. I won't say the date, but you've got another one booked. So how are you feeling about that? Because in your email, you thought about changing it.
So I was thinking about changing it, but then the dates, like, there's not much dates for February at all.
Whereabouts are you based?
Croydon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Croydon. Mother-in-law lives down there.
Okay, so I'm thinking to just revise, and just, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, we've got a session today. So what I'm looking to do is a 30-question mock test
Okay.
based on the categories that you listed, which is safety margins, vehicle handling, hazard and awareness. That's the ones you said you're struggling in.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the categories you got the questions wrong in
Yeah.
most questions? Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much studying have you done since the last test? That's 3 weeks before Christmas.
So I try to study like a few hours a day, like morning, evening, like that, around the kids.
Right, okay. And how are you studying? Is it
So
apps?
I'm using the 4-in-1 app, I believe it is.
Yep, driving test success.
Yeah, that one.
And what are you doing? Categories or mock test?
Some mock test after I do the categories.
And how's the mock test going? The
Um,
result wise?
result wise, it's like the same, 41.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we do is a 30-question mock test. It just gives me a baseline, and then the way you answer will give me an insight to how you think.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Have you got any questions you want to ask me before we get started?
Yeah. So if I don't, so first question, if I don't understand it, do I ask you to just flag it and then?
Yeah. So it's just like the
Okay.
real test. So any images, I'll enlarge it first and foremost so you can see the take the information in, and then I'll give you the options. Anything you don't understand, I'll try to explain without giving you the answer.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
anything that you want flagged, tell me to flag it, I'll flag it. If there's certain questions, the way you're answering it, I may just flag it so I can explain and remove any doubts at the end.
Yeah.
So just treat it like the real test, if anything.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So when you're ready, no time, take your time, read it, and tell me which ones are the top one, because you was on live yesterday. So the top one is A, B, C, and the bottom one would be D.
Okay.
Okay. So
Right.
when
So
you're ready,
this answer is B.
B. Okay.
And I'll say this one is B. Right. Slow down and get ready. D.
So let me just do that.
Okay. What should I travel? So I got dyslexia, so my words mix themselves up.
Take your time, so have I. So take your
Okay.
time. As I said, there's no rush, no time limit.
So I say this one is C.
How bad's your dyslexia?
Yeah, I muddle words up. Yeah, it's
How
quite.
is it bad?
I would think it's bad, but
Do you use
yeah,
headphones when you study?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
On the previous test that you took, did you use headphones as well?
yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes when I use headphones and the voiceover, it's like I have to use a voiceover once just to hear it, and then again I have to read it for myself without the headphones.
Okay. In the classroom, for me, someone reading it, it won't work for me. I need to read it myself. Similar
Yeah,
to
so I
that.
have first it has to be read out, and then I have to then read it myself just
So
to
use
confirm.
that's fine because using the combination of the two, so that's
Yeah,
fine. Because I find in the classroom when someone got dyslexia, when we use headphones, it works better for them, but it doesn't work for everybody
yeah.
because it wouldn't work for me, for example.
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as you're aware that the voiceover is there, that's the main thing. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
brilliant. All right, sorry, carry on.
So I say this one is D.
Okay, missing large, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go A. Left, left, left. B. Um,
And if you're not
A.
sure, can flag it.
No, it's I just modelled it around, but I'll say
Okay.
A.
Okay. So you can take the information in.
Okay. So I want to flag this because I'm in between A and C.
Okay, give me what you think it is.
So I think it's C. No, hold
C.
on. One half area. So yeah, I think it's C, but I'm gonna
I'll flag it,
flash
so
that
that's
because I
fine.
also think it's A.
Okay, it's flagged, so don't worry about it. We come back to it.
Okay. D.
Again, so you can take the information in.
Okay. So this one I go for A. So I think it will feel light. So D. I go for A.
Again, just take the information in.
Okay. So B.
So this is number 15, so you're halfway through.
Okay. Vehicle stopping. We'll go for C, but if you can flag that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go for B.
Go for B.
I don't use. No, I'll go for A. I hope I'm right.
Okay. Again, let me just give it up.
Okay. C. All right, so this is the lights ones throw me off as well. So I'm gonna guess, but I'm gonna flag it. So I'll go with blue, blue, blue. I'll go for C.
I think this came up on the live yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I remember it from. I'm sure I do. Yeah, A. Headlights on main beam. So C. D. I'll go for A. A again. A again.
It's number 25.
Okay. I'm gonna flag this one because I'm in between B and C.
Okay, which one do you think it is at the moment?
I think it's B.
Okay.
B again. D. D.
D.
C. And C.
Okay. So it's full flag. Let's go through those. So you're driving towards this level crossing. What would be the first warning of an approaching train? So again, give you that.
Okay.
And you said
Right.
you was
In between A and C.
okay. What's your thinking
Right.
behind? Because you chose C first. What's your thinking
So
behind
I
C?
feel like the barrier will go down, but I feel like it could be A because I'm sure it should give you a signal first,
Okay,
and
so
then
go on.
I feel like it will signal you. It's like a yeah, I think it will signal you first that it's about to happen, and then the barriers will go down. I
Okay.
think.
Let me rephrase that. What's the safest option between your choices A and C? Read the question again.
Okay, I've read it.
Right. Read answer A
A steady amber light.
and then read answer C.
One half barrier down. Oh, okay. So I don't think it will be C because I'm sure both barriers will go down.
Right. So what's the safest option then?
So I'll say A.
Okay. So this one, what will affect your vehicle stopping distance And what was
Yeah,
you?
I
What were
said
in RMBs?
I think it was the speed limit, but then once you stop correctly, I guess it shouldn't really affect your. I said the tires.
So you're sticking with your answer.
Yeah, I hope I'm right.
And then with this one, which vehicle will use a blue flashing beacon? You said the lights throw you off.
Yeah,
Okay. Before we answer this, why does the lights throw you off?
because obviously there's a light for there's lights for like which one is it? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Nothing. Yeah, this always throws me off. I
Okay.
need to do a bit more revision in this part as well.
Right. On the channel, there's a video. I'm trying to remember where it would be. It may be in a playlist question of the week where I've done a video on the lights. But
Okay.
a summary here: amber light is slow moving.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your dust carts, recycling vans, your tractors.
Yeah.
On the ferry test, it's more to do with tractor or mobility scooter.
Okay.
That's the two they use for the amber light.
Yeah.
Green is your doctor's car. Okay.
Okay.
So doctors' cars are green, and all emergency services that saves a human life are blue.
Okay.
So that's your fire engine, ambulance, police. In this case, they didn't give you those options. So bomb disposal saves human life. And
Okay.
the other one they use is Coast Guards.
Okay.
So all you got to remember is blue is human life. Think about blue and ambulance, blue and police, human life.
Okay.
Yeah, but definitely watch the video on the lights.
Yeah.
It gives an
I will.
example. It's only about 4 minutes, 5 minutes long, I believe.
Yeah.
But that's the right answer anyway.
Okay.
And this one, what should you do when you're driving along a road that has a series of road humps? Again, you was
Yeah, because I
and
would
ahhing.
between B and C because I feel like if the say for example the road humps are not so close together, so it's like staying at a low speed throughout. I feel like you could maybe like speed up a bit in between.
Right, I'm glad you said that. Speed up a bit. What's the theory test about?
Safety.
Yeah. So would
Yeah.
you speed up between speed humps? Realistically, forget what people
Okay.
do.
No. Okay. No, you wouldn't. Just
No.
yeah.
You see what I mean? You've got to go for
Yeah.
safety. Yes, you see people speed up in real life and then slow
Yeah.
down, but the theory test is about safety all the time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be stay at a reduced speed, whether they're far apart or close together. Does that
Okay.
make sense? Remember, you
Yeah.
always got to think safety. Show the answer. How do you feel that went for you?
I feel like it went all right. There's a few questions I, double thought about,
Hmm.
but overall, I think it was all right.
Is that how you normally do it? It's kind of between the two.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So out of 30, what do you think you did? How do you think it did? Give me a number. So it's out of 30.
Um, I feel like past half,
15.
so I say like about 25, maybe just a bit above 25. I'll say
Right, you would
there's a
say
few
26.
questions. Yeah, let's say 26.
Okay.
Okay, but then that's obviously there's a few questions that you spoke me through at the end.
Yeah, but I spoke
That
you through
like,
at the end. I didn't give you the
okay,
answer.
okay,
All I said to you with the one with the level crossing, you definitely and ahed on that. But I just said to you, think safety. That's what's missing from your thought process.
okay.
You and are between one and two answers, which is fine. That's what most people do. And that's what I suggest you do. Eliminate what it can't be and then see what you're left with. You're left with a
Yeah,
50-50. Nothing wrong with that. But you,
okay.
for me personally, watching you do it, you don't apply the safety factor.
Yeah,
Because as soon as I say to you, right, what's because I give the one that comes to mind is a level crossing. You said half barrier. You was talking about it
yeah,
and said, well, the half barrier, but I feel like they should warn you, blah, blah, blah. And then I said to you, right, think safety. And that's sort of when you got a bit more confident, and that's when you change your answer to the amber light.
Yeah. I think it's when it said half the barrier, because I don't think half of the barrier would go down.
The
I
reason
think
for
it
that,
would
let me just see if I
be
can find it because
sides.
it says review your answer. Okay, so the reason why, if you look at the image, is half a barrier on each side. That's the reason why I said half a barrier. So you, with images, if you watch my videos, you always go up. So you're on the left hand side at this precise moment. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? So the
Yeah.
half barrier is in front of you. And obviously, if you was coming towards, which is up, the other half is on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even with that, that may not be safe because you'd be surprised how many people the half barrier comes around and cars will still drive around it.
Okay.
So the safety option is an amber light. It's like a traffic light. Traffic light
Yeah.
changes from green to amber to let you know red is coming. They have to warn you first. Imagine the
Yeah.
barriers just come down, but you
'Cause
got
I
to
thought
slam
you'd
on the
have to get a
brakes.
warning before it happens. So yeah.
Exactly. You see what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
for me personally, watching you do this, it's just like you get in there, but you're not applying safety.
Okay.
So what you need to do is second do exactly what you're doing, but when you got between two, say to yourself, right, what's the safest option out of the two? And that
Okay.
should lead you to the correct answer, like you did from the barrier, half barrier to the steady amber.
Okay. Yeah.
As I said, with studying, as long as you understand it, whether it comes up or not, you're gonna know it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
So I mean,
Yeah.
any other comments you want to make? How do you feel
Um.
about it now?
I feel a bit more like confident about it, and I guess if get stuck between two answers, just like keep reading it in my head and just decide which one is more the safer option.
For me, at the moment, that seems what's to be missing. But it's only one session, and we see on
Yeah.
Thursday. What I would like to do on Thursday, though, is do again 30-question mock test, but have all 14 options open, all 14 categories open, so I can see
Okay.
your general view, and then I can give you a better guide on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you got 30 out of 30 on the subjects you said you're struggling with.
Yeah.
So let's see what you're like when it's full 14 categories at you,
Okay. Yeah.
and we go from there.
Okay. That's fine.
Hopefully you got a decent score. Let me know in the comments how you did. Show Christina some love and wish her luck when her fairy test comes around. Remember, if you're struggling with your fairy and you want to be like Christina and get some help and you don't mind being filmed, send me an email at info@drivingfairyuk.com. Tell me what you're struggling with, how many times you've taken a test, and I'll do my best to arrange a mutual time to record the session.